Do you know the feeling of recording an entire video, start editing it, getting halfway done, then noticing you deleted the MP4 file, and now having to record it again? Yeah, me neither. Anyways, today, Imperial Germany into European Union. And not anymore blind playthrough. So without further ado, Iron Man, historical, and go. So I don't think I have to say that our industry and our army is quite good as Germany, especially compared to the other nations I recorded in the last few days. Yeah, a lot of HOI4 videos are coming and a lot of them are very painful. But we have to kind of gift it up for the beginning and throw ourselves into a Civilwar. I will also start building mill factories on this side of Germany because they didn't really change the Civilwar. We still have the old Civilwar situation. We get to keep the left side. The enemy gets the right side. Building a little bit of mills here should help us a lot to win this as fast as possible. Research-wise, I think we're gonna be kind of boring today. Maybe some special units, but I think we can unite the European Union quite fast. So I'm just gonna get a gun, aside from the normal stuff, which is not really interesting, but could help. And yeah, that's the early build. Now we wait for the nation to crumble into chaos. Great. You know what? I actually would like to keep most of the navy, but political power is also nice. You know what? It's one very fast focus, and we will go against the British anyways. So I would say, yeah, it is a very fast focus. Let's just get the naval experience and keep most of the navy. At some point, we have to go against the British, so this might actually be a good idea. And not gonna lie, we could do a bit of a naval build Germany. German aircraft carriers sound kinda pork. But before we can do anything, we kinda have to win. Yeah. So, Civilwar does happen in the background. Our next focus is gonna be rally the nation, because it could be good. On the other hand, industry, we could still go down a 4-year plan and do the Mayfair build stuff. But I do feel like if we go alternative history, this could be cooler to explore. So we're gonna go the left part. Kinda really crushing our industry, but long-term making us even stronger. And I also heard a lot of other YouTubers say this is strong anyway, so let's find it out. And yeah, I've played a little bit with that, but to be fair, I don't really remember that much about it. I've been on a break for a little bit now, so my brain is a void. A lot of information has been lost. But I did just notice if we get these things over here, we could actually go to war economy and to extensive conscription while we are in the Civilwar. And we could probably keep it if we play our cards right. This is a greed build, very much, but it could pay out. My plan is actually quite simple. We're just gonna cut the Germans in half, and then when we're dead. I think that should work actually quite well. Yeah, we cut them in half, and if we close this pocket over here, we have basically won. They don't have enough troops in the north. We did lose that over here. That is actually bad. Yeah, I think it's kind of over for them in the south. We, of course, gotta go with the Bismarck-Jugend, because we are going Imperial Germany. And yeah, the south is one. I would say we just make one unified front line here for the rest. Yeah, there's no one in Berlin, so that was that. And most of the troops are currently just disappearing. Yeah, I think we got this. Easy Civilwar. Just doing bold moves. Yeah, we encircled enough troops to get good arm experience and to end this war soon. In the background, I've done these focuses over here for a good modifier, a national spirit for repairing the nation, which is already quite useful because there's a lot of events of certain people burning down factories and reducing ideology support, plus stability. What I can't do anymore, sadly, is because we're winning a little bit too much. Go to extensive conscription. I would have liked to do that. Oh my god, I completely forgot that this puts us back to civilian economy. Okay, let's at least go to partial. That was such a waste of political power. Oh my god. Man, I thought I was playing 4D chess, and in reality it was Connect 4. It sucks. So we've also finished this focus over here. The first economic reform for kinda making the horrible modifier a bit less horrible and giving us 2 civilian factories. What we have to do now is go down tend the future of Germany for stability, political power, and yeah, stopping an uprising. Because right now we have a lot of fun events with our decisions, which we really don't want. So the game kind of forces us to go down here as fast as possible, and you know what? I like that, because this has to be done soon, otherwise we're just in constant state of a civil war, which makes no sense. Anyways, this was a 14-day focus. Let's go down the next one immediately, and let's try to get a monarch. So we have to wait a little bit longer for this, because we're missing a bit of support. What I can do to kind of speed it up is do anti-communist and anti-democratic raids, and while we wait, let's revitalize the nation for a good modifier and yeah, stability. We might need stability. Stability has a lot of hidden modifiers you might forget about, but the factory output you get negative from this, or positive, but say in our case negative, has quite an impact on the nation. So getting this up, very good. So we can revive the Kaiserreich. Let's do it. We have like 70 more days to kind of fix our nation. If we don't get it done in that time, we're kind of a problem, and yeah, we don't want that. So revive the Kaiserreich. Let's do Return of the Kaiser, bringing back Wilhelm II 2nd, and hopefully that stabilizes our nation for now. I'm also going to build a few more troops just because we should do a military buildup, but we are the German Empire again, just without an empire and without a Kaiser, which we got back. Very good. Welcome back, Wilhelm II. Stability, I take that. So we have a few choices here. Either we continue down the political route, kind of sniping the EU decisions, because yeah, we can form the European Union. I was not joking in the intro. This is kind of really strong and fun. Or we finish the economic reforms, which also seem kind of important. So what I would say is we spend like 70 days finishing a few more of those to get at least a little bit better of an industry, and then we really go into the European Union. So let's lower the taxes. Also, very good economic guy over here. Gonna take him. And as I announced before, we're gonna go a bit into naval dockyards because why not? I never do it. Let's do it. So I did some focuses over here which were really quick. Casual stuff like building the autobahn, getting a few civis, and over here reducing the horrible modifier by like 30% consumer goods factory factor, which means we're still looking at 25, but 25 is way better than 55. So we actually have some of our civilian factories back, and we shall now go down Realpolitik. Political power, we're getting an intelligence service deputy. Sounds good. And once again, 14-day focus. I kind of really like the new focus tree because there's a lot of quick focuses that give you a little bit, but you don't have to wait forever for focuses to be done, which feels very good. I'm gonna get myself the monarchist jurist because it gives me a little bit of political power and stability, and later on he lessens the effect of an offensive or defensive war. That is kind of nice. So let's get him. And focus-wise, we're gonna go down Mitteleuropa, forming the faction and unlocking a decision to sway public opinion in Austria to our side, which I think we have to do because we're not gonna restore the Austrian Empire, or actually Austria-Hungary. No, we're actually gonna integrate Austria into our faction, so let's sway them on our side. And yes, this focus path is very much political power intensive, so we're gonna save political power now as much as we can. While we wait for this, I would say let's go down over here where we get some political power, and we need to do this focus anyways. So we swayed Austria to our side. Oh, we still annex them. I thought we will let them join our faction. Nope, we're still annexing them. Goodbye, Austria. Yeah, it just shows how much I remember from the first playthrough. Not a lot, apparently. It feels like a second blind playthrough, because I gotta be honest, I recorded this quite a while ago and started to work on some other videos. In that meantime, I had the brilliant ability to get rid of some files to make space in my folder. Yeah, that included the recording for that video. F in chat for me, I guess. But to be fair, at least it's this video that was a lot of fun to record and not one of the other videos, because the other videos I'm currently working on are crazy, okay? They're like really hard. Not because they're like impossible to do and very RNG heavy, no, but there are a lot of steps to remember, and if you screw one step up, you basically have to restart. Now I play on Iron Man. Yeah, you can look forward to these videos. These are kinda guides to kinda cool things, but also a lot of pain. A lot of pain. Anyways, in the background, I've started to do some naval research. I would actually love to have aircraft carriers. It would be, in my opinion, a funny meme. I've also started building an air and a naval facility for more high-tech stuff there. The air facility being really important for radar, and the naval facility for big ships. I do be kind of playing with the idea of getting more political power before we really go into everything. And this guy is kind of really good for that. Plus 8%. It's not amazing, but it's by far the best we have. So, you know what? I'm gonna be greedy. Let's take him. And we nearly gain 1 political power per day. To be fair, we're using a lot of political power for research right now. Talking about it, I nearly forgot to research something. And how about we research the tank? Austria accepts our demands. Goodbye, Austria. Hungary joins our faction. We lose Burgenland. I have good friends from Burgenland, so I can't make joke about this. Anyways, let's align Czechoslovakia and continue down the path of European unity. I love that they're greater Hungary and gained like 1 state. I mean, technically they're greater, but I wouldn't put it on my nation just yet. I mean, we have German Empire, so yeah, we don't really have an empire. Maybe I shouldn't talk. Anyways, on the side, I will upgrade our main infantry division, and I'm gonna go arrogant, and we're gonna build a 35 F1. Those are pretty good. They have quite the punch, and later on we can integrate more and more stuff into them. You know what? Support anti-air might be also really good. I just have to make sure that we're actually building it. No, we are not, but now we are. So we got the naval facility. How about super heavy battleship? Let's go. So we've aligned Czechoslovakia. We can now establish a customs union where every nation will receive this national spirit, and later on we can invite nations into that custom union. We can also unlock decisions to strengthen the non-aligned ideology in the Balkan or get a research corporation. I would say we do the Balkan, then the custom union, then the research corporation. Let's do that. And Czechoslovakia does join. Very good. Something I also shouldn't forget about is the revolt over here. Yeah, I know what my next focus will be. Oh no, this needs 10 days. We have 4 days. Oh no, I have to stop this immediately and go down. Oh, this is such a loss of time. This is so stupid. I was saying, oh, we're gonna go down early so I don't forget. Proceeds to forget it anyways. That's just me. That's just this channel. Ah, yeah, you're not here for good playthrough. You're just here for suffering and fun. I'm sorry. So, focus is done. This is also gone, so no more angry navy. I would say let's finally do sway the Balkans. And very important, save our political power, because we need it for a lot of things. So, sway the Balkans is done. I'm gonna do the custom union next, giving us a good modifier. And we're gonna start swaying the Balkans as soon as we can. We do need high relations with them. Okay, that is true. And we're starting to sway basically all of them. And they are all joining so far. Even Albania and Greece. Cool. We just got the entire Balkan into our faction within a month. Just had to be nice to them. I guess they really just were looking for friends. I'm so sorry, Balkan. We have mistreated you very badly. That shall change starting now. The customs union is also done. Next, let's do the Middle European Corporation for political power and a research corporation. Very good. On the side, we finished the carrier. I'm gonna research the bigger ship. And I'm gonna kind of build a carrier where, of course, hangar space is king. Okay, I'm gonna add 1 deck armor because roleplay reasons. But if you want to build an aircraft carrier, just put all the deck space you can. And the good thing is we're in no naval treaty, so the British can't care about us. Very good. So we can do integrated economies now, where we basically really give a good modifier to our faction members if they accept, but we will also be able to subjugate them diplomatically. Very nice. I would say before we really go into this, I will go down this here to get the Baltics into this, plus Poland, before it's a bit too late. Kinda interesting, the allies still form, even though both nations go down ahistorical. Maybe France doesn't, but Britain definitely goes down communist. Kinda seen over here. So I'm actually not sure if France is gonna be alone in the allies or if they get kicked out. Kinda fine with both. Fighting Britain with another ideology might be really cool. Okay, they're becoming communist. They could actually join the Soviet Union. That would be bad. That would be real suffering. Oh no. I mean, the Soviet Union is easier to fight than the USA because they're on another continent, but still, you know. So down here we have a focus to invite all guaranteed states in the Baltics. I would say we do this over here for nicer borders, taking us more time, but I just can't help it. Oh, we unlocked this super heavy battleship. I would say let's build it. Dancing for guarantees. What does Poland say? Poland says yes. Very good. On this side, we're gonna do safeguard the Baltic. No demands. And yeah, I just had to take these borders. I'm sorry, okay? This is even core land, okay? This is gonna be useful. So, that focus is also done. Supporting the Finns. Sounds good. I would say next, we're gonna liberate the oppressed people, because we have to do any of these focuses over here to get down to this one. And this one allows new releasables inside of Russia, plus very important, political power. I actually just want political power. This is really good. And we can research radar. Let's go. Oh, Wilhelm II dies. That was quite early, wasn't it? 1939? We get Wilhelm III. Actually better for our political power. And I would say let's extend Middle Europa. So we have done this over here, inviting them. I would say really quick to do integrated economies now. Let's see if they join. Lithuania joins, Estonia joins, Poland joins, Latvia joins, Finland joins. I wasn't sure if Finland can join via this decision, but they could. Welcome, Finland. And I think against the Soviet Union, we have quite the alliance block already. And that's just a faction. That is not the EU path yet, at least not as its full potential. I will be increasing my relations with the Nordic nations. I guess actually Scandinavian nations, because Finland is already in my faction. Yeah, I learned my Nordic lore since my first Finland video, where I got a lot of nice comments that I said it wrong, that Finland is in Scandinavia, okay? Like, if you're not an expert, you really don't know these things. But being a YouTuber, you get a lot of information. How you get the information, that depends, but you get it. And yeah, I'm doing this focus over here now, because with a lot of political power at the moment, I would love to start using it. So we're gonna do this, then we're gonna ask the Nordic nations to join, or Scandinavian nations to join. Then we're gonna go down the trade agreement. We might actually get Italy. I'm not sure about that. Or we could conquer them. They could be our first expansion. That would be funny. So yeah, let's reach out to Scandinavia. On the side, we can integrate. Oh, look at those custom unions happening. Oh, we don't have to ask anyone. If we do the focus, we get a free event for all nations that are already joined. That is really good, because I invited a lot of nations before that, and these decisions cost political power. So this might be a very strong focus to do after you invited everyone. Good to know, because I actually didn't know that. And yeah, I want to say this with a crazy amount of dockyards. It is actually really good. Yeah, I might have saved a lot of political power for nothing at the moment. You know what? I'm at least gonna get my myself a chief of army. It's gonna be very good to have more army experience in the future. I don't know when it happened, but the Soviet Union has a war goal against Poland in 1939 April. That is not normal, right? The only thing really stopping them is our entire alliance being here. Yeah, we'll crush you, Soviet Union, if you try anything. I have a big military at the moment. Also, all 35 of, and you are not ready. You're still busy with your purge stuff. So, that focus is done. Let's go down trade agreements. Norway joins, Denmark joins, Sweden joins. Very good. And we can probably invite them to our customs union. Sweden says yes, Denmark says yes, Norway says yes, and Sweden left the faction. Why can they do this? Denmark left the faction, Norway stayed. Okay, there should be a trigger that if they join the faction, they have a motivation to stay as an AI, because this is just stupid. Paradox, please. This is a very fun path. That would be fun if it would be fixed too, because there's a general problem with a lot of factions. I noticed that, not just in this playthrough. Sometimes the AI joins, and then they just leave again. Yeah, that was some wasted political power again. Great. It's going to be a theme in this playthrough, I already see it. But we get to keep Norway, so we get to keep the oil fields. Very nice. But yeah, I would say let's conquer Italy, because if we align them, I just imagine the same thing will happen. They will join a faction, then they will immediately leave. So yeah, let's not do that and do the thing where they have to stay, if they want to or not. Britain has officially become communist, and the French stay in the Allies. So this might actually be a really good thing, because if we declare war on the Allies, the US shouldn't join because of communism. I'm pretty sure about that, I guess. And we get France and the UK in one go. That is cool. So, conquer Italy is done. Or we can restore the Holy Roman Empire. I didn't know this was a thing. So we can go on European Unity and Holy Roman Empire. Is it exclusive? You know what? I'm gonna do this focus first. Then we're gonna go Holy Roman Empire, just because I'm really interested what it does. And with Italy, we're just gonna go in and, you know, go in on all sides. Germany at war again. Who would have guessed? Yeah, we've kind of crushed the Navy in the Adriatic Ocean. So our naval landing comes through. Yeah, I did actually prepare a naval landing. Canada declares independence. This is gonna happen a lot to the UK now, so they're kind of alone. And yeah, we can actually land. That's huge. Yeah, we're in Rome. This kind of worked quite well. Mussolini not having the greatest of times. I just know that the AI really loves to be very stuck in certain positions, like here. So they have way too much troops over here, meaning that nothing in the middle of the nation. So this is just free land for me. Yeah, losses so far. 100k versus 100k. Pretty good, actually. No one lost too much, but we are gaining a lot of land. Enough that we will probably win this in the next few weeks. Not months, weeks. So yes, it's October. Definitely home by Christmas. And Mussolini is gone. Oh yeah, Civilwar and over. That was the war. I would say I would give all the land to Italy, and I myself will just steal a navy. Bam. Very good. That's the loyalty of Italy secured. And we can now actually do a lot of decisions to make nations more loyal. So yeah, we did just finish the European Union focus. This is a very good spirit, by the way. Let's do it. I hope it doesn't screw up the entire EU thing. We get to form the European Union now, if we have the land, and we can do some economic pressure. So how about Poland, Lithuania, Estonia, Latvia, Romania, Yugoslavia, Greece, Albania, Bulgaria, Finland, Hungary, Norway. Oh, we can integrate administration of Italy already. So yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Free annexation. The downside is we get the Italian units, which like no one wants. You can't delete them. This is still so annoying to this day. It's just so stupid. Yeah, the Soviet Union does justify on us, apparently. Our decisions are done. So far, everyone said yes. Yeah, look at that. All of these nations integrated. German Poland, German Romania, German Yugoslavia. Bulgaria just stays Bulgaria. The only nation I haven't asked yet is Czechoslovakia. And for that, we need a bit more political power, but we should have that soon. And we annex Italy. Very good. Goodbye, Italy. So if 9 divisions we can't delete, I'm gonna punish them into Prague. Actually, Prague is very nice, but somewhere where they're not in a way, okay? This was not meant in a negative way towards Prague. We got ourselves quite a big border at the moment. And oh no, the UK does decolonialization. This is gonna be horrible. On the side, we did gain this beautiful modifier over here. And I can imagine, yeah, we cannot just form the European Union. No, we can also form the Holy Roman Empire. That is cool. I like that. That sounds fun. And Czechoslovakia also said yes to further integration. So we have a lot of puppets now. Very good. So the Soviet Union did declare war on Finland. I'm of course gonna call in all of my puppets. And I think we're just gonna use this opportunity to crush them real quick, because I'm pretty sure this will not be a long war. Yeah, let's go in. It took a little bit of time, but now we're gaining momentum and we are starting to really push. We have the most war participation, which is kind of important. The only downside is that these nations will gain a lot of independence independence support via this. So we have to keep an eye on nations like Finland, Romania, Poland, like the frontline nations, because they can get a lot of independence from this. So I got the Netherlands into my faction via the backdoor negotiation focus. Pretty good. Basically allowing me to get the Dutch East Indies for free into my faction, because I can just puppet the Netherlands in a second. And so that they won't leave my faction, I'm just going to call them into the Soviet war. And now they're kind of stuck with me. I would say in the background, let's finally get our research slot and repair the economy a bit more, because I really neglected that. Kind of worth it though, because we gained a lot of stuff from doing that. And we're about to get the Soviet Union. With a war participation of 54% and the rest being my puppets, I will gain 100% of the Soviet Union. And Netherlands accepts further integration. Let's go. Free puppet. Best puppet. Interesting situation. The Dutch East Indies got their independence from me puppeting the Netherlands, so I can probably integrate them too with the decisions of the European Union. That would be good. So far, we are really bolstering the economy by improving the modifiers, getting free factories, really getting good modifiers into recurring economy. And because I've already researched all of the bottlenecks over here, like advanced machine tooling and excavation 3, because I can't remember that being a thing, we should just be able to rush down all the way to the end for the really good war production modifier. Because I do feel like that kind of makes sense at the moment. What I could actually do is integrate the border nations so I get their war participation. And it should allow me to dismantle the entire army for manpower. Poland said yes, so that is gone. Very good. Okay, the French just have left the Allies, or at least the Allies have stopped to exist, because there's now the British Communist alternative. In the background, the Soviet front lines are finally collapsing, thanks to an overmind on our side. We have also fixed the economy back quite a lot. And yeah, I'm just gonna do this in the background now. I'm gonna finish the economic reforms. We're gonna defeat the Soviet Union, and after that, we'll probably go into France, the rest of the Benelux states, and then last but not least, Britain. Them being isolated should make this a lot easier, because no USA. That's kind of annoying. But I would like to defeat the Soviet Union before that, so let's do that. We got Leningrad. That's kind of huge. And quite a nice encirclement over here. Let's close that. What I'm also doing in the background is integrating all the nations I can, because every time I integrate them, they get less autonomy from fighting, because they don't exist anymore. And I can use the standing army to basically just gain some manpower back, because there's a lot of manpower in those units, and I need manpower. And I don't want to use my political power to go extensive, so I'm gonna use that. Just integrating them. Kind of works at the moment. Also got a nice encirclement over here. Yeah, we're definitely winning this now, and not too late, because it is soon Christmas. The background Moscow has fallen. I'm still busy with the encirclement over here, which is, yeah, that is gone. Bringing their losses up to 1.5 million from my side, while I have nearly 900k, which is still a lot, but you have to think about it. I did wave attacks at the beginning, which is not very good with the doctrine I'm using, because I'm at mobile warfare and I barely have any tanks. But you know what? I'm too committed now. We're gonna go down mobile warfare. I don't care. I did actually do tank research. I just didn't build them because the war was going way too good. I just fully invested into navy and planes. And to be fair, my air force is also cooking now, so yeah, we're winning this. It was very contested at the beginning. Then it just boosted up the production to infinity, putting everything into air force. Now we're winning by a lot. So the air force not looking so good anymore. Our air force growing. Another encirclement. Goodbye, tank. I just noticed that the Japanese might declare war on France and me. But actually declared war on me already. So if I do this, and I'm not at war with the Japanese, and they declare war on the French might join my alliance, allowing me to diplomatically integrate them, right? That would make this so much easier. Please, please, game, be stupid. Japanese, declare the war against the French. Do me that favor, please. We also just entered Stalingrad, so yeah, war is going pretty decent. There's still much we have to take, but I'm also about to get a compliance government, 45 days. Sadly, not just yet home by Christmas, because we don't have enough compliance governments. Also need more and more resources, so I'm gonna integrate some more people that have resources. Hungary. Yeah, the encirclements are currently getting up really good. Goodbye. And that's the Soviet Union gone. So peace treaty is over, and I got everything. I don't know why my puppets didn't want anything, but to be honest, I don't care. I basically did what I thought the Germans would do, creating like puppets over here, releasing some puppets over here, and aside from that, just release an United Puppet Russia, basically restoring the monarchy in a way. Anyways, that aside, we need military over here now, because the Japanese are kind of angry at us, and yeah, we should get there as soon as possible, otherwise we won't have any supply ups, and this is gonna be bad. So our units start to arrive now. We'll drag a front line over here and start an attack order so we can take back this land as soon as possible. We're not really allowed to lose this railway, because because this is our lifeline. There's like one railway over here. Otherwise, it's just naval access, and that's gonna be convoy rated a lot. So Brazil wants to join our faction. Why not? I don't want to conquer them, and they're a big nation that could join the Allies, which doesn't exist anymore, but the USA could always do their own faction, so I'd rather steal them off them and utilize their strength for myself. Brazil, strong. And because we have a big navy, I'm also gonna play a little bit with that now. I have a collected blob of everything here, and I'll try to give a fast guide on what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna separate the submarines for submarine stuff. That's quite obvious. But I'm also gonna separate, and that's not pro play part, but it works good enough for me, destroyers and light cruisers, because I'm gonna utilize those for spotting. They're small, fast ships, so they're very good at defending convoys and spotting. I'm gonna keep a big blob, actually 2 big blobs of ships for strike force. So strike force with the big ships. Maybe let's also utilize an admiral that is good with them. Here, Ironside, very good. Scout ships, maybe this admiral over here. So they're gonna go patrol. Of course, gonna split them up to many small navies. And last but not least, the U-boats. Same as with the patrolling boats. Split them up to many small navies. Gonna raid some oceans, especially where they have a lot of convoys. Go out my ships, make damage. By the way, we could also upgrade our leaders. Any trades? Very good trades. Look at that. Yeah, very good. Now, these ships will just destroy the Japanese navy. I'm pretty sure about that. We might lose some submarines, but the big ships will do big damage. Also gonna allow them to split off to repair. I like to do that when the navy is big enough. If the navy is small, you might actually lose your entire navy by doing this, because if only half of your navy fights and the enemy has a bigger navy, the chance of you losing is way higher. But if I'm very confident, this button is very practical to keep naval dominance, because you never leave the ocean, except all of your ships are damaged, which is kind of unlikely, but you know what I mean, okay? And I did that because you always ask me for a naval guide. I'm not good with navy, but that's how I do it, and it tends to work very well. No advice for multiplayer on my side. I absolutely have no idea about multiplayer. We can also invite Brazil into our trade agreements. That's really cool. We can probably not puppet them, because I also couldn't puppet Indonesia, but apparently we can add them to our trade agreement, so more resources from them is always useful. And I already see the first few battles. Yeah, we are destroying the Japanese navy. That is good. We've also finished this focus over here, giving us an amazing modifier for the first time and allowing us to boost this even more. I'm also gonna go over to fleet in being, because we have quite a big fleet, and doctrine-wise we're also done very soon, and we will have modern blitzkrieg with 2 tank divisions. Just shows that I really don't care about min-maxing. This is a fun campaign, okay? I don't care. Okay, I have no idea what's going on, but I got the event the European Union forms, and Belgium is now the European Union. You know what? I think I have to go into Belgium and talk with them, because that is what I'm currently trying. And we're playing on historical, so apparently if Belgium lives long enough, they will try to form the European Union now, which I guess kind of makes sense, but kind of screws over my plan. So yeah, how about you stop existing, okay? This is my thing. Go away with your democratic European... Oh, that's not democratic mostly. You're gonna do a monarchist European Union, and we are bigger, therefore we win. That's actually very funny. I can integrate Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus into the European Union. I didn't expect to be able to do that. I mean, if I want to do that, I could have just annexed them, but maybe later down the line, there's actually decisions to core them. That would be huge. Anyways, on the other hand, my justification against the Benelux, actually mostly just Belgium, is done. So I would say half-prepared army, come over here, go into this. Britain demands decolonialization on this side. I'm just gonna say no. Probably gonna declare war on me now, but who cares? They declared war on Spain. Yeah, if they declare war on me, I'm getting a free Spain here. So this war is a go. Yeah, we're really destroying the Japanese navy. Okay, that was the US. That wasn't me, but yeah, we're really annihilating them. I've lost no real ships so far. They're just losing a lot of ships. Yeah, this was 100% me. This is, oh my god. It's not looking good for the Japanese. Their navy has been reduced to 1 battleship and a maximum of 7 aircraft carriers. That is not good for them. I've by far more naval dominance now. On the side, I will try to take Belgium with a very much small force. I'm building more troops on the side, so this will probably, hopefully be enough very soon. We have air dominance. They should, yeah, capitulate very soon. Okay, I couldn't take the Congo. That's kind of stupid. But I guess we got a port, so if you ever want to take the Congo, we could come back. On the side, the Dutch took some stuff. I'm about to annex them, so I don't really care about that. So we just got naval dominance with submarines. That's how bad it's looking for the Japanese navy. They're actually just mostly gone. This is crazy. So we're gonna land over here while they're still very much busy in China. Otherwise, if we push them too much back, they will actually be more defended over here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Japan is gonna fall very soon. And we also got 25% war score, which is not bad thinking about they fought China for most of the game and wasted way more manpower than me. I lost like nearly 200k, which is not a lot versus the 2.5 million. How much did China lose? Oh, they together lost 4.5 million. So yeah, loss-wise, the war contribution got pretty good. Might actually be able to take Japan as a puppet. And you might notice I do like taking puppets this game. Oh, what is the... Oh my god, okay, the navy is really gone now. Yeah, we have a good navy. I can't steal a navy anymore because the navy doesn't exist anymore. They have 2 aircraft carriers at most and 1 battleship. So I might be able to steal that, but besides that, not really. And while I was monologuing about the navy, they capitulated. So yeah, I'm gonna puppet them. See you in a bit. Peace truce is over. I puppeted Japan, as I said, and also took these islands over here. This also means we can take our army home and the air navy. Come home. And I would say now that our air force has arrived, let's go in against France. Basically, the last nation we need for unification. Why do I see another Dawn of the European Union event? How many European Unions are there? I clicked it away so fast I didn't even see it. Oh, it's the faction European Federation because Ireland joined. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I get a free island in this war. I'll take it. Oh, I forgot about defending Italy. Yeah, the moment you forget you own Italy is a very interesting one. I can tell you that much. And we should attack England very soon because they're landing in Spain and they're probably quite strong. So if we want to get them diplomatically, we have to be fast with France. Paris has fallen. Yeah, funnily enough, they don't have enough troops anymore because they're taking over so much land and have to guard that. They have no more units in the mainland. We're also pretty much done with the industrial path. Well, look at that. We now can do war production for mills, even more positive modifiers for Wirtschaftswunder. And I'm gonna take that because that modifier is already good and we're making it even better. Like, look at these effects. That is actually amazing. And I gotta say, with integrating all of these nations over here, that you might have noticed that a lot of nations stopped existing. I still can't use my political power for government stuff, so we're still at partial mobilization and limited conscription. But yeah, the French are just falling apart. I'm not even really battle planning anymore. I'm just right-clicking wherever they should go. And the stupid thing is that this works. There's just no more resistance. And yeah, France has capitulated, and Ireland is a great power. Okay, and in that moment, Great Britain declares war on France. Spain, don't join their faction, please. Do me that favor. But I'm pretty sure we can... Oh no, because of the islands. Oh, we can't realize European unity yet because I didn't defend the islands. Okay, I'm stupid. That is my mistake. 100% my fault. Anyways, let's annex Yugoslavia and Lithuania. Oh, the Greeks land. Oh, with 2 units. Yeah, I just integrated Yugoslavia. Ignore the siren, that's normal. And I can immediately release Croatia. You know what? No, I'm fine. Thank you, game. By the way, you also get 50% compliance when you integrate them, so that's really good. You're not standing here empty-handed. Integrating Russia might actually be a good thing, at least that way, because we get 50% compliance, which otherwise would have taken forever. Yeah, I brought the Ottoman Empire back. I thought it would be funny. It's kind of cursed, but they are back, just in Turkey size, I guess. Our naval invasion is also out. As much as I can see it, we're actually getting a port. Let's go. Ireland, you're screwed. How dare you join my enemy so I have to fight this war longer than 3 minutes? This is disgusting. And we won. I'm gonna take Ireland, and most importantly, I'm gonna take all of France directly because I want to form the European Union and not wait for another minute. Thank you for everything. Very good peace negotiations. Enjoyed this very much. We can finally click the button to realize European unity. So let's do it. Turning us into the Union of European States, giving us a little bit of a cursed flag, but personally not bad. We can now integrate entire parts of Europe, which is one of the coolest features I've ever seen. So it is actually worth to eat up all of your neighbors because you actually get the cores. I like that. A+ for that. Yeah, our manpower problem has been fixed. We have way more mills now. Oh my god, what do I do with all of those mills? You know what? Let's build more 1936 light tanks. That's what I want to do. Let's go. Now I would say the time has come. Our navy is ready. Our air force is still building up, but very soon ready, I imagine, too. Let's strike Britain. My war goal ran out. This is kind of unlucky. Do I have a focus for that? Yeah, don't ask me why, but I don't get a war goal against the British over here. The focus I'm currently doing. But yeah, that's a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, Chile declared war on me because their focus tree is so balanced that they do proactive defense by declaring war on Japan, which is my puppet, meaning that I'm now at war with Chile. Paradox, please. Like, there's one focus you need to fix, and it's this one. Okay, fix this focus, and this DLC is, in my opinion, very cool. Besides that, right now, Chile just very annoying in historical. Not gonna lie. I performed too well for the game, and now I have to suffer. Doesn't feel good. And Britain declared war on us. You know what? That's actually good news. Now I don't need to wait anymore. And oh my god, I started nuking the entire navy. I can invite Spain. Very good. Allowing me to probably decisions. Come on. Update. Yeah. Invite Spain. Come on. Join the customs union. They said yes. Offer economic integration. Please, Spain. They said yes. Yeah, in the background, which is nuking the British Navy. And if Chile stays in mine, I might actually be able to win this without going to Chile, which would be be pretty cool. Oh, we are slapping the Navy. Look at that. It's just basically gone already. British, what are you doing? Why are you fighting me? You are losing. They lost 4 aircraft carriers here. Yeah, taking out Japan and Italy first to get their navy and building a big navy myself, you know, really changed the balance over here in the ocean. So I guess naval dominance secured, British island isolated. They can't import any more fuel, by the way, meaning they will starve over time. Yeah, look at this going down. It's ticking down so fast. What is going on here? They don't have fuel anymore in a few seconds, meaning they can't use the Air Force anymore, meaning we will also get air dominance. This is how it feels to dominate the British. You have 1 fuel. On this side, I'm just cheekily doing some colonial ambitions. Ignore that. We also gained a few war goals versus a few nations. But I would say without any more further ado, let's naval invade with those. We got a port. That's actually huge news. I'm literally gonna mobilize my entire army and bring it over here. The navy is basically gone. They have 4 aircraft carriers left and 14 bigger ships. For Britain, that is nothing. They have so much more normally spread over the entire world. And we have just annihilated that in basically 2 months. So yeah, I've never felt this good fighting Britain. Fighting Britain now is very annoying. Dominating them like this feels very good. Like, look at that. You're just running down. And yeah, war over. Great Britain capitulated. I actually can yoink it all. I don't know. This game around, the peace conferences are very kind to me, so I'm not gonna complain. Anyways, in the background, let's integrate Spain. And yeah, you see the remains of the battles over here. It's just, oh, we dominated them. I think I've never dominated Britain like this. This is just so good. So Spain also became a puppet. Very good. Meaning that we basically have every great power of Europe in our faction. I mean, you could also count Sweden, to be fair. They also have quite the industry, but yeah, not having them and Denmark is, I still think it's kind of game bug that they left. I would be able to court it land, but I gotta be honest, it is already very late game. Okay, it's 1943. If you have seen any of my World Conquest videos, that's nothing. But we can still form the Holy Roman Empire. We only need Switzerland. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting video at the end. Not gonna lie. This is a very weird timeline, but I'm in for that. And no, I didn't plan on doing all of this. In the other video I recorded, stuff went very different. I think I didn't even take Britain. I just, you know, decided to do that now. Sadly, we can't get the war goal against Switzerland anymore, so I have to justify, which means we have to wait forever. But yeah, I would say that once we can already attack, let's go in and take back that land. For these days over here, I have to take the rest of the Congo, for which I have to wait for... Oh, I have a war goal. No, when I got that. Oh, true. Realized Middle Africa gave me way more war goals. Okay, I just noticed that I'm stupid, but that is normal. Let me just bring a very small force to Portugal, which I also got a war goal against for some reason, and take that. We are kind of an unstoppable force now. This is not really something they can fight against anymore. They are gone. Next nation also gone. And not gonna lie, in a way, Britain decolonializing kind of stopped me for a little bit, but really just slowed me down because thanks to my focus tree, I just get a lot of free war goals, meaning I get it anyways. So yeah, we're just taking that. Okay, the Ethiopian focus tree triggers, meaning fun uprisings in Africa. Congo capitulated though. Very good. But yeah, I'm just gonna capitulate on them, otherwise it's gonna be very annoying. So some time has passed. We get to integrate Spain and Latvia, making us starting to look very chonky. We're also missing about 2 colonial states to reach our full potential. This one over here, which we should get very soon now. And this one over here, which we also will just eat now. On the other hand, Ethiopia war goal is done, so I will start justifying finally on Switzerland now. I don't have enough political power. It's 435 days. Anyways, goodbye Ethiopia. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good down here in Africa. One last nation we can take. Then basically this pet project is done. I clicked on America because I noticed we have a war goal on them now. Interesting focus, America. Interesting focus. This definitely has nothing to do with the graphics mod I've installed. No, this is just base game America, of course. Have fun. He looks not happy about it though. And yeah, goodbye. Last nation Africa can annex. Or at least want to. I don't want to go against nations I have to manually justify on. That sounds kinda dreadful. But yeah, I'm kinda sure I need this part of Australia and this island over here to get this achievement over here. I thought they only meant African colonies, but I was wrong. And I'm not gonna fight China today. I'm sorry, guys, but this is dreadful. I mean, it would not be a hard war. I would just demolish them, but it's another 2 hours because of game speed. It's very late in the game. And I also need to fight Australia, which would mean so much naval landings. I hope you can forgive me. Maybe another time, maybe in a stream. Let me know. By the way, talking about record streams, I set up streaming on YouTube. So I might do some test runs on YouTube streaming now. Feel free to give me feedback. I'm still very new to YouTube streaming, and I would love to hear what you have to say about it, because last stream was a little bit crispy, but I think I fixed it. I think. So war goal is ready. I would say let's go in and end this. In the background, I've also been very busy integrating all of these nations with a lot of compliance now. Like having all of Russia with 50% compliance is quite nice. I mean, I would have gotten 30% with the compliance. It doesn't matter, okay? Doesn't matter. We get it now, and we can even core big parts of it. It just costs political power, and I've cored quite a bit. Yeah, our industry is looking pretty good, but more about that once we're done. So let's finish this. Yeah, Air Force looking good. Swiss melting. Very good. Finland are also consumed, and we have to take out the weapon caches. Great. Thank you, game. In the background, Switzerland is disappearing. This is going better than I expected, not gonna lie. But to be fair, the sky is filled with planes, mostly CAS. So yeah, it makes sense that we got this. Goodbye. Finally, let's consume Switzerland. Late 1945, with 1.5 years of just waiting for that, we can now revive the Holy Roman Empire. And in my head lore, the German monarchy only formed the European Union so they could revive the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, and we still can do the integration decisions. This is really strong. You know what? I'm gonna integrate 2 more provinces, and then we'll look at the industry, because that must be mighty strong. I also stopped building anything quite a bit ago, because to be fair, I don't even know what to do with my factories anymore. So why build more? So the provinces are integrated. We're looking at 4 million manpower, and that with limited conscription, because I never went off limited conscription. I never had any political power. If you look at my military staff, you might notice something. Yeah, I needed a lot of political power. We're not even war economy. I never got the time to do that. And even without war economy, we got nearly 1,000 civs and nearly 900 mills. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. So I would say at this point, thank you for watching. This was my division, last garrison. As for the mega campaign, sorry again that it's late. I'm not gonna bring any more excuses. I'm not gonna promise any more dates. Some private stuff has happened. I'm back on track working on it now. It's just obviously delayed, and I'm sorry for it. I also don't want to make you wait anymore, so I'm recording videos again. I've, besides this one, 3 other HOI4 videos in the works, so I'm officially back. And while editors help me with these videos, which I'm still gonna put my final touch on, I'm putting my full focus on the mega campaign now, and I'm back from my break. Actually for quite a bit now, but I've worked on so many different videos that it took me a month to actually release something. I'm sorry. Anyways, my patrons, I love you. Until next time, bye.